English listening practice.
Jane's great passion in life was animals. She had dozens of books about them. The walls of her bedroom were covered with pictures of animals, just as other girls of her age had posters of pop stars. She used to keep animals in the garden, and, if she could, she brought them into the house too. Usually, however, her mother caught her. "Get those animals out of here," she used to shout. "If you must keep them, use the shed at the end of the garden." Most of Jane's animals were quite small: rabbits, mice, birds, that sort of thing. But one day, something quite big came her way. Jane's mother noticed that she was spending quite a lot of time in the shed. She also noticed that food was disappearing from the house, especially bread and fruit. One evening, she decided to go down to shed to see for herself. As she stood outside the door of the shed, she could hear Jane talking to someone inside. "She's got a friend in there with her," she thought. She opened the door and looked in. At first, she could only see Jane sitting on the ground. Then she made out the shape of an animal sitting beside Jane. Two huge eyes stared up at Het. She nearly screamed. It was a gorilla. "Jane, where on earth?" she started to say. But then she remembered. A few days before, a young gorilla escaped from the zoo and, in spite of every effort to find it, the animal simply vanished. "I found it wandering through the park," Jane explained. "It seemed so lonely. I talked to it and we became friends at once. And then it followed me back here." "Well, can't keep it," her mother said. "You'd better phone the police and explain." Not long after, the police came and also a van from the zoo. Nobody was even angry with Jane when she told her story. The police knew all about Jane and her animals. And the zookeeper said, "I can see that Gore like you, but we need him back at the zoo. But you can come and see him as often as you like. We'll send you a free pass." These days, Jane has almost given up collecting small animals, but you can often find her talking to her friend Gore at the zoo.